when I started it, obviously we were on a timeline. And one of the biggest time crunches on the piece was that I didn't have the normal research time to read all the books written on Hamilton and to go see the play and things like that, you know, to really get into the character of who Hamilton was. So how do you get all that massive amount of research into the sculpture, you know, that it needs and calls for without being able to do all of that yourself, because you have to start the work and the piece right away? Well, the answer to that was at this front table, the Alexander Hamilton Awareness Society. And Rand was the point man, like he said. He got the word out anytime I needed experts in anything involving Hamilton. Sent me books on Hamilton, sent me information, and also got information out from me when I said, hey, I want to use the clothing from these few pieces. You know, he got them out to Diane and others who knew the sculptures and knew whether or not they were accurate, so whether I could use those pieces that were done over 100 years ago as reference material for this sculpture. So really just an integral part of the process. And that the document or documents that Hamilton is holding in his hands, he's got 8 pages, and the top page is actually the last page, which has the charge on it. The Alexander Hamilton Awareness Society and others were able to get that from the Library of Congress for me, a scan of that, to not only look at, but I printed it full scale to the scale of the piece. And myself and my assistant literally put his handwriting, because that's written in his handwriting, on the clay itself, and punched through thousands of little holes with a needle, and then took off the document and traced those needle holes so that it is his handwriting and his signature on the bronze that you see there today. Hand done, handwritten. And that's all thanks to the research here, like I said, that I wouldn't have had time to do without just a team like you have here in the AHA Society. So that's my moment of inspiration. Other items on the piece, you know, that come through and that I hope come through to you was that passion I saw for Hamilton's humility and also his forward thinking. You know, a visionary, like you said, he was a forward thinker, so he's stepping forward. He's got that slight step and slight lean forward. If you notice, his back heel is just off the ground, so he's looking forward, moving our nation forward. And I just can't imagine, like as I think back and look back on the research on Hamilton, his brilliance, his intelligence as such a young man, to have that kind of vision and intelligence. It's just so sad that he was stolen away from the nation at such a young age. But it's incredible to me and incredibly humbling to me to get to do this of Alexander Hamilton, and then also for the class of '63 here and for the U.S. Coast Guard. So a lot of the Coast Guard members the other night when we were at dinner said to me, you know, we're just so thankful and so glad that you took this project on. Oh my gosh, with the deadline we had to do this job, and I've gotten a lot of thanks for it. But I'm telling you right now, that's the main thing I want to say right now, without taking too long, is thank you to all of you. I'm the one who's grateful. I'm so grateful to be a part of this, to have gotten to know everybody with the Alexander Hamilton Awareness Society, and to have gotten to know everybody both in the Coast Guard and then, of course, from the class of '63. I'm just so grateful because this is a very special project to be a part of. So thank you so much.